All right. So another topic I wanted to talk about is the number one thing I hate about trophy hunting. Now, in case y'all didn't know, I am a trophy hunter. I like trophy hunting, but with everything you like, there's got to be some stuff you don't like about it, right? Well, with trophy hunting, there's that one thing. Now I understand. I know y'all saying, what could that one thing be? Is it the collectibles? Well, that's a pretty tough one, but it's not. It's not the number one thing I hate. Is it multiplayer? Honestly, depending if the servers are up and it's a fun multiplayer, not really. But it does kind of suck when the multiplayer is is pretty terrible, or the servers just not up, or there's nobody playing. That is kind of shitty, but that's not even it neither. The number one thing I hate is glitch trophies when I'm trophy hunting. And the reason why I hate them because I always run into the glitch trophies when they're the last trophies to get. I can't stand that shit, right? So let's break it down. One of the games, there's three games that I could have never got the platinum for because one of the trophies glitched out. And every time, bro, I just felt bad because you just did all this work, just put in all this time for this end goal, and you telling me I can't get my platinum because one of these trophies decided to bug out and the developers could care less to fix it slash patch it. That has to be the worst feeling ever when it comes to trophy hunting for me. Like, I don't care how difficult the game is. Like, the game is really difficult. I can just walk away. If I can't figure out how to beat it, if I can't get good, I just walk away from it, call it a day. Something else is going on where I'm like, it's just too much for me. I won't be able to handle it. Just walk away. It is what it is. You got to know your limits, right? But this gotta be a joke. This gotta be a joke. Like, this gotta be a joke where they can't even go back and fix the issue. They can't even read like the problems or the issues that's going on with the game because two times I literally had to contact the developers or the publishers, and both of those times I was just out of luck. I was just out of luck. Like, even though I think collectible trophies are pretty like outrageous, especially if you got more than 100 collectibles in your game, you're wasting developers' time. You're just wasting developers' time at that point because let me tell you something. The trophy hunters do not care to go get 500 fucking collectibles. We don't. With the multiplayer trophies, if the multiplayer is really terrible and the only reason we're playing that multiplayer is just to go ahead and get those trophies, you failed at the multiplayers as well. But like I said, I don't really care less because it is a challenge. I want the challenge. But don't give me a challenge and fuck me out of my trophy. Am I right or wrong on that? There's three games I've been fucked out of trophies before where I'm like, God damn it, I want my platinum and I can't get it. And it was always the last trophy. So the first game is Battlefield 4 on the PS3. I beat the game. First of all, you got to beat the game on three difficulties: easy, medium, hard. If you beat the game on hard, for the most part, any game out there, if you beat it on hard, you get the medium and the easy trophies. You get them to stack. Apparently, if you beat the game on hard, the easy trophy will glitch out. It would say that you did beat it on easy, but the trophy won't pop. It wouldn't pop. And I looked it up, and I'm like, God damn it! And apparently, there's no fix for it, wasn't no solution for it, and I just had to give up. Unfortunately, like I was just like, damn, I had to call it a day. I'm like, I tried multiple things to get it to pop, and it just wouldn't pop, man. It wouldn't pop, and I had to let it go. And crazy enough, my cousin was over my house one time, and I remember she had a problem with her Origin account. She wanted to do something on the Sims, and she had to call EA or whatever. And when she called them, it's so crazy because this is around the time that my trophy glitched. I'm like, let me talk to them because I got an issue as well. And they looked at the issue and it's like, unfortunately, this is the developer issue, it's not a publisher issue. So there's nothing we can do about it. They're not going to do anything about it because actually this was years out there. Battlefield 4 that came out, and mind you, this is also the PS3 version. And I think so. It was past. I know Hardline was out. It was whatever Battlefield that came out their Hardline. That was the Battlefield that was out at the time. And I'm like, your two Battlefield games already past date, and you're also on the PS3 hardware. Yeah, it's just out of luck. Just go ahead and count your loss right there. And it's crazy enough, there's another game, another EA game that fucked me over, which was Need for Speed Most Wanted on the PS Vita. Last trophy I had to get, I got fucked over. Fucked over. And I'm like, dude, I was so angry because it was actually a fun game to play. Both of those games was fun. Battlefield and Most Wanted on the PS Vita. And yeah, It hurts. It hurts to this day. I still think about those trophies. I'm like, man, is there any way I can get something to fix? Like I was down there tempted to hack my systems, figure out how to go into it and get them to pop and call it a day right there. But I'm like, it's too risky. I don't want my account to get banned. So I'm like, let me not do that. But yeah, unfortunately, those two trophies have fucked me over. Another trophy is Super Hot VR. There's a trophy. The last trophy on Super Hot VR is, I don't know what it is. I'm gonna put the picture right here. But I basically did that and it didn't pop neither. And I contacted them on that. I contacted their studio. They did not get back with me. I even went on PSN profiles. Some people tried helping me out, but I don't think like the solution that they gave to me on PSN profiles. I didn't go back. I think I went back and did it, but it still didn't work. So I just counted it as a loss, unfortunately. But yeah, that's the number one thing I hate about trophy hunting is glitch trophies. Now I have ran into way more glitch trophies, but I got them to pop though. At the end of the day, I got those trophies to pop. One of them was like Infinite Warfare. You had to win 5 multiplayer matches on the game. Some people was able to get the trophy at their 5th match. Some people was able to get the trophy at their 10th match. The luckiest person in the world, which is me, I had got the trophy at 1,000 matches played. Granted, I enjoyed playing the multiplayer because all I was playing was like domination and infected. But I remember when it happened, I was so happy because when I looked PSN profiles or the trophy ps3trophies.org or whatever, or pstrophies.org, they said that there's a glitch trophy or a bug trophy. And it's the 5 multiplayer matches one. I said, you know what? I'm gonna get that trophy first. I'm gonna go for that first before I touch anything else. Because if I get everything else and I still can't get it, this is gonna, piss me off. I did that, but it was crazy was when I did it, I didn't have PS Plus. I had a 2-day free weekend PS Plus trial going on that Sony just gave to everybody who didn't have PS Plus. And on that last day, I remember I was playing a game and it popped and I was like so happy about it. I'm like, yes, yes. Finally, I got it. And now I can go play the campaign and I can go play zombies. Campaign, by the way, was pretty terrible. Zombies, though, was pretty okay. I enjoyed the zombies. But, yeah, there was other glitch trophies as well. Like I remember one of them was Extraction on Call of Duty Ghosts on the PS3 version. I remember, like, I did everything I needed to do to get it, and it didn't pop. And I remember I called PlayStation, and I called Infinity Ward. I think I called Infinity Ward. Yeah, I called Infinity Ward. Whichever one that made Ghost, who developed Ghost, I called. I'm pretty sure it was Infinity Ward. But I called both of them like, yo, my trophy ain't popping. And mind you, I'm a kid at the time. Imagine a kid calling your customer service line saying a trophy didn't pop. Can y'all help me out? I was like, I remember that time. Like I'm self aware, but I remember I was like, I bet they was like, what the fuck? Like, are you serious? But they both tried helping me. I know they kept sending me back and forth to each one on this, but like the PlayStation person was like, that seemed like a developer issue. That's not an issue on our side. And like Infinity War was like, that's not an issue on our side. That's an issue with the PlayStation servers or hardware side. Go back to them. And overall, at the end of the day, I think the PlayStation guy was like, "How about do this?" Since I told him, I kept going back and forth. He's like, basically create a new user for your on your system and log your account in that and go try to go get it again. And it actually worked and it popped and I got the platinum and I was pretty happy. But I didn't run into other bug slash glitch trophies. But there's only been 3 times where I didn't get the trophies because it wasn't no fix for them. And that was like I said, Battlefield 4 for the PS3, Most Wanted for the PS Vita, and Super Hot VR for the PS4. Those are the only 3 games that glitched out on me where there's nothing I can do to get them to pop. Hopefully one day I could go back and try to figure out what to do for them. But right now, I'm going to chop it up as my having bad luck.